this is Stephanie from Racing Six Arrows. Thank you so much for stopping by our channel today. And Malachi may be joining us a little bit on and off. We're just trying to soak up in some beautiful sunshine and stuff this late afternoon while Mackenzie girl is napping. Donovan is having some quiet time. So I thought I would pop on and talk to you about our May goals and how well our April went. So let's get to it. So our May goals are actually let's go reverse, and we're going to talk about April first. So April was a pretty good month. It felt like it took a long time, but it was also quick all at the same time. We did change a few things. One of the big things that we changed is we used to always homeschool on a 5-day week, Monday through Friday, and that just got to be a lot with just moving and things. So if you've been around our channel for a little bit, you know that we just moved 2 months ago. And so, yeah, it was just, I needed a breath to be able to get some other things done. And so on the 5th day, on Fridays, normally, we do more of what we would call an unschooling. And so what that kind of entails and things is we are baking bread, because the pizza movie night is on our Fridays. Sorry if you're new, the planes should have stopped 30 minutes or more ago. We live near an Air Force base. So if you hear some of them, that's why they should have stopped, like I said, already. And so I thought I was safe, and apparently I'm not. But needless to say, let's finish talking about April. So we make homemade bread for our pizza movie night on Fridays. And so the boys help me make that sometimes. We do putting things away. We do painting and things like that. Or we go to the park. We're trying to do as more of a Friday fun day, doing field trips, park days, things like that is what I envision more for the future of our Fridays, as well as maybe it's raining and we're going to get some art time in, or we're going to listen more to our story that we've been reading, that kind of thing. So April, we went to 4 days a week, and we're going to keep going with that schedule because it is just really working well for us. And yeah, so it's been doing great. And then Malachi started his letters and numbers from Gather Round, and he is absolutely loving letters and numbers from Gather Round. He calls it his fox school because, of course, the beautiful foxes on the cover. And so having a 4-day schedule has been really helpful because that's how Gather Round works. It's a 4-day schedule. And so we are not fully following that yet, just only because Malachi is 5 and I'm more trying to get him also into the rhythm of doing school every day or for the 4 days. And so we are actually only on lesson 10. But so there's a little bit of like handwriting, trying to just work on some motions, some coloring, circling with different shapes and colors, letters, and then there was a book that we did, and so like when we talked about the letter B, talks about uppercase and lowercase, and then they circle things that start with the letter B sound. And so I love it because the story is short, it's beautifully written, there's Bible through it, there's also of course forest animals, and the boys absolutely love it. So while Donovan is not in pre-K or pre-K, so but he still loves to listen to them, and so that's been wonderful. And then Malachi gets his part out, and we do that. I'm not trying to find, there's one page I wanted to show you. There's also some dictation, so they drew a picture and told me the story, and that was actually on our Bible story, which was Jesus feeding the 5,000. So far we are absolutely loving the Gather Round letters and numbers. Fits very well. I do think that at times we may want to add a little bit more, just because he wants to do school a little bit longer some days, and some days he doesn't. Some days he's like not in the mood at all. And so we are working through that, and that is a process that we are working through. And then that's really it. Everything else, Donovan has been doing the same thing as always. And so just we've been doing pretty well. Just reading stories together. So he's just been working on reading and reading fluency and all those good things. So let's move into May. Some goals that I have for May are definitely keeping our 4-day schedule. Sorry, my hair feels like it's in the way or something. I don't know what to do with it right now. It needs to be trimmed drastically, but I have anybody, so I may have to try this on my own. I'll let you know how that goes if I end up having to cut it on my own. So for May, we'll start with Malachi because his stuff is on the top. If you remember in my unboxing video, I bought The Good and the Beautiful, and it took forever to come in, but I bought PDF versions because of younger kids, and or I like to be able to reprint things if they're having a hard time or what have you. So got it done, got it bound, was ready to go, but we haven't started it yet because I was like, I didn't take the time we have this folder guy, and I opened it up. I did it on the video, I think, with you guys. And so I put everything in its little folders. So it has little folders, but they're still not punched out or anything like that. Nothing is ready to use. And so honestly, it's just been so chaotic with the move and everything that I'm just like, we're gonna get there. So this month I would like to start doing that. Maybe 1 or 2 lessons a week, just because I looked at it and it looks super short, so it doesn't seem like it's going to be too overwhelming. Just a nice little addition to what we are already doing with Gather Round. And so that's really it for Malachi, because I don't want to overwhelm him. I just really want to work on reading aloud and stories like that. And then I have, for Donovan, what I would really like to work on is this is a funny story. We already did dinosaurs if you've been around my channel a little bit. We started it last summer. And then we went to America when we were living in Europe. We went to America and a lot of things happened. And then we came back. Well, I thought we finished this. And we were getting ready to pick our next unit for this month because I was like, okay, let's get back into doing a Gather Round unit. And Dom was like, can we please finish our dinosaurs? I'm like, we finished that already. He's like, nope, you didn't give me my certificate and we didn't finish it yet. And so I was like, yes, I did. So I went and got his book. And lo and behold, of course, my little guy who loved the dinosaur unit was correct. We ended on lesson 10 or 11. But it must be like a number or something for today. So we have started that. Actually, yesterday we did a lesson and it was so good to get back into it. And honestly, it's been great. We love doing, so they have the recitation in the beginning, if you're not familiar with Gather Round, which is a scripture passage. And we read this aloud together before each lesson. And I'm shocked on how much I remembered. And here I go around saying that I can't memorize anything. Like, I'm horrible at memorization. Yes, I am. But I actually remembered parts of it. And I was like super excited. And I loved that Donovan and Malachi actually remembered some of it too. So we are probably going to just do this 1 or 2 days a week and just kind of really enjoy it. And it'll probably last us through the month of May. And we'll do something new and fun in June. So if you're new to my channel, we're a year-round homeschoolers, and what that means is we do take breaks, but we school year-round. So during the summer, we're still doing school. You'll still see updates on what we're doing because we're still doing it. And maybe we also took a break and went and did something fun. Not a whole lot of fun things outing-wise, just due to the fact of we just moved and money's going for the house and getting all the things, and so we're having a lot of fun at home too, just getting it to be what we would have liked to do for our family. So the next thing is I really, really, really want to get back into our nature study guides. I have missed our nature study guides. They've been so much fun. So that is something that I really want to get back into. And then if you remember, we did the Good and the Beautiful language arts, and we did stop for a little bit because I just really wanted to work on reading with Donovan. And so that's what we've been doing. It's been doing great, but I also don't want to miss some of the other things. And so I have first language lessons from the Well-Trained Mind. And so we're just going to do level 1 to start. It's super nice because it is short and sweet. We're only on like lesson 2 or 3. We just started for the month of May. I think we did it on Thursday last week too, just because I wanted to try to see it and talk to him about it. But like super sweet and short, just talking about different things. We're the lesson I just held up to the screen was lesson 26, and we was talking about, I'm sorry, the flies are just ridiculous. Never seen them so bad as I have seen them here in Texas. Ridiculous. But we're talking about proper nouns. And so that has just been and then here's common nouns and proper nouns. So it's talking about a lot of that fun stuff all throughout the book. And let me just tell you, it's not very long. It is a total of 100 lessons. So it will probably pull us through to the end of the summer, and I'll be able to pick up with what we're going to do for next year. So I love that that'll help carry us through the summer as well, and still get some of those good things in, but also good reading together, because that's what I want. I want him to have this love and this passion for reading. And so can't do that if he just struggles and is frustrated with the language arts curriculum. So we kind of put a halt on the language arts curriculum. We're doing this, so we're still getting some in. He's getting handwriting in. And so yeah, I feel really good all about that. And then, so for our picture book that we're going to be doing, I got the picture book online from Amazon. Yeah, from Amazon. And how I found it is through Read Aloud Revival. And this is not sponsored by any of these curriculum companies or Read Aloud Revival. This is not sponsored by anybody, but I used Read Aloud Revival. I'm a premium member, and this is the book of the month. It's Celia Planted a Garden, the story of Celia Thatcher and her island garden. And so we are going to be doing this with our Read Aloud Revival group. It's an online presence. It's wonderful. And so we'll be reading this. If you've never seen a Read Aloud Revival or you're curious about it, let me know, because I absolutely love Read Aloud Revival. I would have never heard of this book or anything without having this subscription to do things with, all things books. I will tell you, we have met authors and just had so much fun, illustrators, and just so many things. They have writing workshops, all these things, and it's so much fun. Sarah is wonderful. My kids love it. And so we are going to be starting and working on this. I'm so excited. And normally we only do one big picture book like that a month, but we're going to do another one because I have an unboxing for you of it, and that will be coming in the next day or two. But I'm not sure. It depends if the video gets up before this one or not, of the unboxing. But I will make sure that a link gets into the description below if you want to see an unboxing of it. But a little more beautiful, that is written by Sarah Mackenzie. And Sarah Mackenzie is who, hold on baby, Sarah Mackenzie is who runs Read Aloud Revival. She is a wonderful, sweet lady. I would love to meet her in person, but she wrote this book and I got it. So excited. Can't wait to dive into it. And if you've never heard, again, like I said, of Read Aloud Revival, they have booklets that go through the whole entire book. So you're getting copy work, you're getting poetry, ideas for discussion, different topics on things, recipes, art, so many different things. I'm trying to see if I'm missing anything. Oh, some of them even have nature study ideas. So you're getting a plethora of stuff for each book. And they don't just do picture books, they also have family chapter books. And so it's just, that Read Aloud Revival has just been a blessing in our home as well. So that is what we are going to be doing this month. Please pop a comment down below of what you're going to be doing. I would love to hear what you're doing and why you love it, or if it's something new and why you're choosing to do those things. I would love to hear from you. And if you have any questions, airplane again. I actually paused the video so I could do this without the airplanes, and it's past the time. The Air Force Base is closed, so I don't get what's going on. But you know, military life if you've been around one. So this is what we are going to be doing for May. I would love to hear from you and what you're doing down in the comments below. I would love to get to know you if you're new here to my channel, and I hope to talk to you soon, and that you have a wonderful and a blessed day. Thank you, and please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps our channel out here. Bye.